Hello guys, we just got our panniers from Crosso, and in the next few minutes we're gonna walk you through the unpacking process. We're gonna show you the bags that we have and also the front and rear racks that we also got from Crosso. So let's have a look. An important note to make: you never have to open this with a knife or with scissors because you can damage the bags that are inside the box. So Ognian is doing the unboxing. He's very enthusiastic about it. Okay, good job. Ognian is helping me a lot. Okay, let's go now. So let's have a look what we have inside. These are the front panniers that Plamena will be using. They're with rail system. More about the system which Crosso is offering we will discuss later in this video. Then we have the rear panniers. The total capacity of the rear panniers with the lids and the side pockets that we also have, it's 66 liters, and of the front panniers it's 30 liters. These are my panniers. These are the front panniers. They're with Crosso system, which is different from the rail system. We'll explain about the systems later, but this system it's using metal hooks, and these are my rear panniers. They're exactly the same as Plamena's, just the color is different. We really like that these colors are so bright. And this is important for us because it seems that we can be seen from distance. When you're driving and you see some bright colors, they immediately attract your attention. So this is very nice for us. Another good thing that we are seeing is that the packaging is just perfect. You can see how the panniers are packed, and that means that during the transport, whatever the logistic company is doing, there is almost no chance that the bags will be damaged during transport. For each setup we have a transparent dry bags to keep our most important stuff dry even when we are not with the bikes. We will show you later how we're gonna use this equipment. We were very happy to see that Crosso is offering organizers, and the idea of these organizers is to eliminate the chaos that we often have in our panniers. And for us as a parents, this is very important because we are traveling with 2 kids, and being more organized it's always helpful. So we have 3 organizers for the rear panniers and 2 organizers for the front panniers. And we're finishing with the lids that we have for each setup. This is for the rear panniers, another one here, and also side detachable pockets where we're gonna keep the dry bags. So quite a lot of things here. At first this might be confusing for those of you that are not aware with Crosso's products, but in the next few minutes we will show you that everything is very intuitive and it's very easy to use these accessories and make the most out of your setup. So we have the racks now. This is the rear rack from Crosso. It weighs around 680 grams and can bear up to 35 kilos, and Crosso is giving you 5 years of warranty. And the front rack also 655 grams and it can bear up to 15 kilos load capacity. Again, it has 5 years of warranty. It's made of aluminum also, as well as the rear rack. And with that we are done. Now let's get to the assembly. If you don't have fork mounts, use the accessories provided with the rack to make the assembly. Hi again, we've been using Crosso bags for around a week now. We already did a small family tour with our children and we wanted to give you a quick update about the bags, how they performed, what we think about them and what are our first impressions. So let's get started. First things you're gonna notice when you're checking Crosso bags is that they're offering two different mounting systems. The first system is the Crosso system and the second system they're offering is the Reo system. On this setup my front panniers are with the Crosso system and my rear panniers are with the Reo system. The detachment of the panniers, it's straightforward process both with the Crosso system and with the Reo system. For the Crosso systems you have to pull up the bag slightly and then disengage the lower hook. The attachment of the bags, it's quite easy also. However, because there is a tensioner at the bottom, this system requires slight pull. So you have to pull up slightly and then engage the hooks on the rack. It's worth mentioning also that the classic Crosso system is with steel hooks, and according to Crosso, this system is extremely robust and reliable, something we've always valued on long distance trips. Crosso is advertising this system as indestructible, and in fact it looks like that. The Reo systems, it's also robust, although it's not with metal hooks as the Crosso system. This system has one superior advantage in my opinion, because it allows you unlimited adjustability. The disengagement of the bag, it's quite easy. You have to unlock the clips, and once you do that, then you simply remove the bag. The unlimited adjustability, it's coming from the clips which you can move along the rail, and also with the click fix system that you can also adjust based on the rack that you're using. In my case I'm using the racks from Crosso. Everything is straightforward, but Crosso is giving you the option to use another racks and use their bags and adjust them accordingly. The attachment, it's super easy also. You have to engage the clips on the rack and then lock the system. This is very important. Also, it is very important that all the screws are well tightened. If they're not well tightened, the bag can move when you're riding. For some people, detaching the panniers with the Reo system it's quicker and effortless, because you don't have to pull against a strong lower tensioner as on the Crosso system. So keep this in mind. I was particularly concerned about heel strikes. My chainstay is around 430 millimeters, which is quite short for touring bicycles. But thanks to this adjustability, I was able to move the panniers further back and then avoid heel strikes. Also, the design of the panniers is helping. You can see what is the angle here, and this is especially designed to avoid heel strikes. So this is giving you great adjustability and flexibility, and you can be almost sure that there will be no heel strikes. You can see there is quite a lot of distance. Inside the panniers, there are internal reinforcements that help maintain their shape and keep them structured. It works like a plastic frame that prevents the pannier from deforming when fully loaded, ensuring that the mounting area stays stable and properly aligned. Both bags performed really well when we were riding. We didn't notice any rattling noises. However, it's important that the systems are properly adjusted. Especially for the Crosso system, you have to adjust the tensioner properly so the bag is securely attached to the rack. When you get the panniers with the Crosso system, you will receive special protectors that you can place on the rack or on the hooks, and those protectors help reduce any noise and vibrations. For the rail system, it's equally important that all the screws are well tightened and also the click fix system. Otherwise, there could be some noise and the bags can move along the rack. So make sure all the screws are well tightened. Super useful to say also that when you get the bag, there is a handle that you can use and then transport your bags and put them where you want. The same it's with the rear pannier. You can use the special handle, then move the bag wherever you like so you feel comfortable when you're setting up the camp or you're making a fire. Waterproofness of the bags. When I first contacted Crosso, my main concern was whether our clothes will remain dry if we get caught in a downpour. We're traveling with our kids and it's very important for us that at the end of the day, no matter what the conditions are, our belongings will be dry. Crosso assured me that they're using TPU cordura and also that they're using technology which is called high frequency welding. So with high frequency they're welding the seams of the bags, and by doing that they're assuring that no water will pass through. Fortunately, there was a rain the other day, so I could perform a small real test on the bags to see how they perform in real time, and also to challenge the statement from Crosso. We're gonna see now if everything inside is dry. The result was very positive. The bags were around from 15 to 20 minutes exposed on the rain, and then when we checked them inside, there was no moisture, no water, nothing. It was like those bags were never exposed to the rain. So the first test is very positive. During our break-in ride, we had to cross several small streams and rivers, and because we had performed the waterproof test before, I was not concerned that water will penetrate into the bags. The additional lids are very useful when you are traveling. You can stash a jacket here, a bottle with water or whatever you need quickly without wasting time, and then continue your ride. Another useful feature of the lid is that there is inner pocket inside where you can, for instance, use the cover for your seat, some electronics, some straps, whatever you need. This is really great feature. I'm really happy that Crosso has invented something like that. And then close the back. Another useful thing is the dry bag that is here. You can keep your most important stuff here, have quick access to them. In my case, in this trip, my camera was here. Then leave the bag, and if you want to go and explore without your bike the surrounding area, just grab the bike, attach a strap to it, put it on your shoulder, and then be confident that even if there is a rain and you're away from your tent or from your panniers, your most important things will remain dry. If you don't have the dry bags from Crosso, that's not a problem. You can still use the side pockets with a sleeping bag, sleeping mattress, or even you can put a water here. The side pockets are a great addition to your setup, and they offer you and give you more flexibility. From the Crosso lineup, our bags are the Twist Panniers, but I really like that you can further extend the functionality of your bags by adding top lid and side pockets. This is called x-modular system, which Crosso is offering. So when you're checking their website, make sure that you pay attention to that. What we found super practical are the color-coded mini bags like this one and like this one, so you don't need to wonder what is where. Tools in the green one, electronics in the red one, and you're done. You don't have to wonder. And also during the night it was very practical to have this color-coded system that Crosso is offering with these organizers. It's worth mentioning also that the visibility of the bags is excellent. Crosso is offering quite a lot of colors you can choose from. We decided to go with the red colors and with the blue colors because they're highly visible. We did also a test during the night to see how visible the bikes are, and the results were very good. We will also get from Crosso special frame bag, which is custom made. Crosso is offering this option. The easiest way for us to get the bags was to take the measurements of the frame using simple cardboard and send to Crosso. So if you're considering getting a frame bag, this is the best option. Then you can be sure that the frame bags will perfectly fit your frame. We're expecting the frame bags next week from Crosso, and then we can update you later on what is the performance of the frame bags and what flexibility they add to our current setup. When we get the tangent frame bag, we will combine classic touring with elements of bike packing. So we are looking forward to it. As a conclusion, I can say that I am very impressed with the bags. I'm very happy that we've put our trust on Crosso for our summer expedition that it's about to come. The real test for the bags will be during the summer, when we will be riding more than 4,000 kilometers with our daughter and with our son. So I will update you on the performance of the bags, but my first impressions are very good. The bags are very solid. It seems the waterproofness is excellent, and they're helping us to be more organized. And thanks to the organizers, to the side pockets and to the top lids, we are now more flexible and more confident when we are touring with our children. Please let me know what you think about the review. What are your experiences with Crosso bags? And if you have any questions, make sure that you get in touch with us through the comments section.